A former president of the Nigerian Bar Association, Chief Olisa Agbakoba, SAN, has declared that there's no constitutional provision for an interim government in Nigeria. Agbakoba dismissed the idea as total hogwash. The lawyer's comments came as a result of the alert by the Department of State Services, DSS, that some political actors were plotting to bring an interim government into power to scuttle Senator Bola Tinubu's, the president-elect, from being inaugurated on May 29. Governor Simon Lalong of Plateau has dismissed the gambit as not feasible under President Muhammadu Buhari. You agree?
I agree. It won't happen. It won't happen. But
remember 30 years ago, nearly 30 years ago?
Well, that was different.
Okay.
Especially when you look at the personalities who, person who was in power then and the person in power now. There has always been a consistency. There have been pronouncements from this particular president that I'm going to hand over to the winner of that election, and I will not stay a minute longer than I should. I want to return to my farm. I want to return to my home. It's reassuring. The fear that the DSS is highlighting now mainly has to do with people protesting in a way that can bring chaos to the country. I felt a lot of people were very excited today when they heard that there was going to be a protest in the US, that the government has allowed it. A protest is good when it is done within the ambit of the law.
Of the law, yeah.
We've had a protest here in Lagos during the June 12 saga, championed by Professor Wole Soyinka and the rest. And they went to the police and said, see, we are going to take off from the GRA and we are going to come to somewhere close to you here in TVC or Jota. And this is the time we are allotting to it. Once we are finished, we are done. Any other person you see is not part of us. Do you know that those of us who came as journalists, packed all these tout saws, we packed, we covered it, we had our vehicles damaged after those guys left. Because that is the nature of protest in Nigeria. Some people are waiting to use that opportunity to make those who are even at their own level cry. They want to loot shops, they want to burn cars for no reason. That's usually the fear in Nigeria.
All right.
But protest is legal.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
I'm looking at the DSS and equate it with the FBI in America or the MI5 in Britain. So when they intervene at a time like this, something gives. And, you know, some folks are asking, if you claim you know personalities involved, why don't you go after them?
It's easy for people to say such things.
Is that said and done?
It's easier said than done. You see, since Asiwaju Tinubu won this election, the bad losers, and they know who they are, because they were defeated in this election. That is a fact. The bad losers have been trying desperately to heat up the polity, and they are setting traps. Even the DSS could walk into some of those traps. Setting traps, trying to set the nation ablaze. You can hear that even when the DSS made this accusation, one of the opposition parties said, oh, it's just they are looking for an opportunity to arrest opposition elements.
That's it.
But we know that
you think that's preemptive?
No, but this is, they do not, I believe politics? That, you see, these people will stop at nothing to make sure that inauguration doesn't happen. We've seen a band of reckless young people clearly not knowing their left from their right, clearly unable to even totally defend their actions, going to defense headquarters to kneel down that the military should take over power. The military, I mean, these are kids. They were in their diapers the last time we had the military rule. And they don't have a sense of history because we were not born during the First and Second World War, but we can tell the story. I did not witness the Six-Day War between Israel and the Arab world. But I can tell the story like somebody who observed the war.
There, yeah.
You know? I didn't see the Yom Kippur War.
Yeah.
But I can tell the story. This is possible to not be born when we had Abacha.
Up to 1998.
But we can tell the story. Some of us lost our friends.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's by providence that some of us are alive.
Yeah.
Because we were active players in that era with our pens. So,
remember Nadeko of Yor and so on.
So how do you then explain people behaving like vagrants, going to kneel down
in front of a military headquarters?
Military, that they should take over power? Did their parents not tell them stories of how people were disappearing?
Or were they listening?
Did they tell them about a certain Bagauda Kalto? Did they tell them about Babare Wane? Did they tell them about Kudira Tabiola? How people were just being systematic. Harry Marshall. People were being systematically wasted on the streets of our country.
But we must
and then you say you want military.
We must go on this break now.
You must be out of your mind, though.
Please,
honestly,
stay with us. We'll be back after this commercial break. Thank you. Yeah, Doku, let's quickly take it home. So, interim government, not constitutional.
No, we are not even supposed to go in that direction. Not even to talk of
Barrister Agbakoba is right here.
Very right. What we should do is to allow the process to run. There is
that's a suggestion. Huh?
There is an election tribunal. If anybody who is aggrieved can go there, the president-elect should be allowed. We've seen this happen over time. The only point that we have not seen is, so far, and this has been by law, no president has been removed from power, but governors have been taken out. Senators have been removed. House of Reps members have been dethroned. So let the process run. If the facts are there on ground.
How come you are even in court and at the same time protesting? To what end? What do you want to achieve with the protest?
What's the big idea?
What is the basis of the protest? You filed a petition before the tribunal. So why not be patient for the courts to decide? Why are you protesting? What do you want to achieve with the protest when you already filed a petition? You're just hitting on the politics.
But you have heard that Nigerian politicians are suspicious of anything. They are conspiracy theories.
They are bad losers. You see, out of these so-called conspiracy theories, there's usually an element of treason. If people, delusional people, can go and kneel down, you think those ones won't ask for interim government? People are asking, interim government is even better than a military regime.
Oh yeah.
Because an interim regime, interim government will be headed by a civilian.
Yeah.
People can go and ask for military regime. You think they can't ask for interim
they
government?
Can ask for anything.
They can ask for anything. They can tell God to please take people's lives just so that they can achieve their aim. Have you not seen? You need to see some pastors preaching. The blatant hate spewing from their mouths. And then they will claim that they are speaking that they are influenced by the Holy Ghost.
Yeah.
You are influenced by your own innate desires.
In fact, that reminds me, a popular pastor in the Southeast had said, you claimed God told you the winner of the election. Now a winner has emerged, not what you claimed. So you are not talking, God did show you anything.
God didn't show you anything. God didn't show them. Let them stop deceiving us. That God, when they say, thus said the Lord, no.
Yeah.
It's thus set me. Thus set me. That's what they should say. No, don't say thus set the Lord. No.
Thus set the money that was sent
All right,
to
folks,
that prepared me to open my mouth.
We must apply the brakes here, but not before thanking Babajide Kolade Utitoju. You were here younger some days ago. Are you?
I feel young at that.
Okay, okay.
Very young. As I move closer and closer to the 6th floor, I give God the glory.
Okay,
And I thank Nigerians for their love on social media, the words of encouragement, their prayers. I'm so indebted to them.
Yeah.
I can't believe the extent of love Nigerians have shown to me. And this is the reason I want to continue doing this. I said that I will not go and take political appointment. People think I'm joking. I'm doing the best job in the world.
All right.
Why do I need to go to Aso Rock?